Okay, shalom, shalom. Kwam Yashala, Kualoyimla, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakahakudash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. The by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth, and just want to say the water toward the H.I.M and Akwa. That's out here sincerely. Keeping the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to the best of their ability. Jachanan Nawaf. It's coming at you with another quick lesson. Pray that it's edifying. And as you can see, this this anti thing is all over the place now, and they're gonna keep on pushing that. So, and see, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. This man is gonna push to the point of basically more than likely the damn internet will get shut down, man. If these people really have their way, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't want the eyeballs to be on the Hebrew Israelites and our people waking up to seeing who they really are. Because you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you are the true Hebrew Israelites. That's your biblical nationality. And we generally go into it, you know, Deuteronomy chapter 28. If you would read through that, what you'll see is that we are under the curses of that particular chapter because we disobeyed the Lord and worship false gods and idols. And you know, so America is a prison for us. America is a punishment for the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. This is not a place. Now, right now, they're out here talking about voting this, voting that, vote Democrat, vote Republican, vote them out, vote for this proposal, vote for this. But man, in reality, it's not going to help you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans anyway. It's not designed for you, you see? But anyway, let's get some of this. It says Jewish leaders call on GOP to take a stronger stance on condemning antisemitism. So see, the Republicans, they're not so easily swayed like these Democrats. The Democrats, they fall for any damn thing, man. But anyway, let's get some of what's going on here. It says, with election day around the corner, some national Jewish advocacy organizations are calling on the Republican Party to take a harder line on condemning anti-Semitism from several GOP candidates or their supporters. See, they'll cancel your ass out, man. It says their calls come on the heels of several high-profile controversies over remarks made by celebrities. Of course, you know who they're talking about when they say that. You know, they're going into Kanye and Kyrie. Basically, they acting like these dudes are the worst thing that ever happened to the planet. Okay, it says, and political candidates vying to win their midterm races. Pennsylvania GOP candidate Doug Mastriano, for example, has made headlines with his statements about his Jewish opponent, State Attorney General Josh Shapiro. He accused Shapiro in September of having disdain for people like us because Shapiro attended and sent his children to privileged, exclusive, elite Jewish institutions. His comments have been widely condemned as invoking common anti-Semitic tropes. See, he can't even mention, is the shit true? Yeah, he went to the elite Jewish institutions. Is it true? Yeah, of course. His children go there? Yeah, of course. But because he's saying that, that's anti-Semitism. That's crazy, man. It says at a campaign event last month. Well, let me see. It says he doubled down on his statements. Apparently, now it's some kind of racist thing if I talk about the school, he said, reiterating that it's very expensive elite school. Mastriano's campaign did not immediately respond to ABC News' request for comment. Salakia. Okay, Salakia. It says apparently now it's some kind of racist thing. Okay, yeah, he said we read that already. Ohio GOP Senate candidate J.D. Vance has also been accused of echoing anti-Semitic tropes after suggesting in January that if Ohio prohibited abortion, now check this out now. He says, after suggesting in January that if Ohio prohibited abortion, then every day George Soros sends 747 to Columbus to load up disproportionately black women to get them to go and have abortions in California. Now, why would this Jewish billionaire spend, because he cares so much about you so-called black women? No, he wants to stop you from reproducing, man. He doesn't want Negroes on the planet. But see, this is the same guy that supposedly funded Black Lives Matter. What was Black Lives Matter about? Or the people, or those three women? They were about getting rid of the man out of the home, you know, and just destroying the so-called black family. But this is what this man has been paying for, and nobody is saying anything about this shit, right? So, and this was supposedly racist, you know, or anti-Semitism because he said that. It says, hopefully we get to a point where Ohio bans abortions and California and the Soroses of the world respect it. Yeah, right. The Anti-Defamation League has reported that reference to Soros, a Hungarian Jewish billionaire, philanthropist, look at all these good deeds, and Holocaust survivor known for funding progressive causes, had become a right-wing dog whistle for conspiracy theories about wealthy Jewish people controlling and manipulating societies to further their own interests. There you go. See, they're going to always throw that out there like it's a lie. We don't own everything. Like, come on, man. But again, we don't have to go no further into that one. Let me just Salakia. Let's get some script real quick. Let me grab this one. I want to go into another couple of articles real fast. Let's get that 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. See, you have to see, people are starting to catch on, and especially the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Our people are kind of starting to see that, you know, the cards is stacked. You know, I mean, we're not in good shape here, man. And the Lord is waking up our people and showing us who our real enemies are, man. And we're not ignorant of it. But if you don't know that you have enemies, because Jake gonna run out here, they're gonna waste their gas, they're gonna go and vote for a whole bunch of these motherfuckers that ain't gonna do nothing for them because they're ignorant, man. And that's the 2/3 that's blinded, man. So you being in this truth, man, be thankful to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai for opening your eyes, man, and really showing you what's going on, because our people are super duper blind and messed up out here, man. And especially the older generation. They through. The ones that actually grew up under Jim Crow shit, they don't want to hear nothing, man. They don't want to hear a word. Okay, so let's see what else we got in here. Of course, you know, they going hard body on Kyrie. Now, I wanted to get this one though with Floyd, because Floyd kind of this the only person. No, it's a few different people though that's standing. You know, that's kind of, you know, standing for Kyrie, man, and respecting him because they understand what's going on. And there's a lot of our people, they really know what's going on, but they don't want to lose their statue, so to speak. These niggas is like the Pharisees of the ancient days. You know what I'm saying? You know, they didn't want to accept the Lord because they didn't want to lose their status in Roman society. Okay, but this one right here was pretty interesting about what Floyd said. Respect to Floyd for that, man. Now, he is Money Mayweather, but let's see what he says.
Kyrie, what's up? I know you're going through a lot. We had a chance to hang out in 2016 when you represented America, when you represented the red, white, and blue. You only want to be treated fair. I was going to post something on one of my social media pages, but I decided to do it the old school way and read it out to you, because you're a great person, great father, great athlete, and you believe what you believe. America is the land of the free. Freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and supposedly freedom to choose. Never be controlled by money. I respect you for having some integrity and being your own man. A free mind makes his own choices, and a slave mind follows the crowd. Stand for something or fall for anything. One man can lead a revolution to stand up and fight for what's right. One choice, one word, one action can change the world. It's crazy how people hate you for being a leader. I hope your actions encourage many others to stand up and say enough is enough. Respect to you, Kyrie, and Papa.
Okay, and there you have it, man. So he said, you know, some encouraging words, you know, towards the brother, man. And he's like one of the only ones that I've seen really, you know, out here like that, you know, on a major platform or stage, right? Now, I would. Let me see if I can find this one. Okay, so here's another one I found to be interesting. It says, didn't use an apology. Eagles cornerback Darius Slay highlights racism after Kyrie Irving's anti-Semitism comments, and Brett Favre allegedly stealing $5 million. So he goes off into the fact that, you know what I'm saying, if you're familiar with Brett Favre, you know, they have that scandal with him and part of the government down in Mississippi, you know, took like $5 million to build a soccer arena or some shit at his daughter's school. And they used the basically the welfare money, so to speak, money that should have went to the underprivileged, so to speak. And he hasn't made no apology, and nobody is on his head about it. You see? And they've been trying to when it comes to shit like this right here, they're not gonna, you know, they don't care about stuff like that. But they gonna keep you niggas quiet though. You Negroes better shut the fuck. That's how they out here trying to Toby the boy Kyrie, man. They out here trying to Toby your brother, man. Well, I'm not gonna go all off into this one, you know what I'm saying? But let's see what the comments say, because these so-called white people, man, they proud as hell. But hey, Jay, you can see in these comments, so Jake is getting sick of this shit, man. Jake is tired of this oppression, man. Jake is starting to the Lord is starting to rile Jake up. Up in this point, the person made a point. Kyrie didn't actually say anything. He posted a pic from a movie he saw on Amazon Prime. That movie is also playing at Shaquille O'Neal's movie theater in New Jersey. I watched it. So, and all that shit, Shaquille, this idiot. You know what I'm saying? Because Shaquille and Charles Barkley, man, boy, when you say house niggas, can you say coons for real? Them dudes. But now it's playing at Shaq's theater. They ain't saying shit to him because why? He's on TV down and niggas on a regular. Him and Charles Barkley, man, they talk down on so-called blacks on a regular, man, on that show. And they ain't said nothing to Amazon. Why aren't they on Jeff Bezos' head for the shit being on his platform? But anyway, that's something else. And I'm going to keep this lesson long, you know, but hey, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. We're not ignorant of the fact that this man is going to constantly push shit to keep the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans down. And the last thing they want you to know is that you're a Hebrew Israelite, man. That you're that people that the Lord loves so much, man. That he called you to be above all nations. They don't want you to know that. What's that scripture? This one comes to mind. I'm trying to think how it was worded. Oh yeah, that John 8:32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. See? Jake waking up and starting to know the truth. And once you come into this truth, trust me, man, you start to feel you start to feel that freedom, that liberty, man. Or what Yahweh Shai, which the world English calls Jesus, died for, man. When you start to feel it, you start to look at this place for what it really is, a bunch of bullshit. You start to look at these so-called white people for who they really are, the damn oppressor. And see, you can't serve Yahweh and Mammon. The scriptures talks about that, man. And see, that's what's going on with, see, Shaq, them boys, him and Charles Barkley, and I used to like them dudes, man. You know? But what they're about is they're about money, man. They're about that. Their God is that money. You see? Why you think Shaq keep popping up with all these damn businesses? Motherfucker got an he's constantly on TV with TV endorsements, man. Because he's one of them dudes that's done bowed. Now you got this nigga's damn near 8 feet tall and acting like a complete biatch when it comes to these so-called white people, man. This is what we've been reduced to. Big ass warriors like that. Those was fierce warriors back in the days, man. These dudes that you seeing on the basketball court, a football field these days, those were fierce warriors. Our people were fierce warriors with that type of strength and power, man. Speed, agility, you know, them talents, man. Now they've been reduced to just me. Yes, massa. Yes, sir. This is what we've been reduced to, man. But that shows you how powerful the Lord is, because the Lord said that he would place a base nation over us, man. Here you go. You got a motherfucker that can barely walk without bumping into shit. And he's over the most powerful people on the planet, man. But there's going to come a point where, hey, the fishers are going to be turned into hunters, man. The Lord gonna bring Jake up, and Jake gonna let Jake loose, man. But anyway, I just wanted to just touch on that for a hot sec. Pray that the lesson was edifying. Kwame Yashala.